Okay na.
Press ko lang yung space bar. Okay, so next slide. Okay, I just wanted to ask a couple of questions. So this talk is about a couple of questions regarding how technology disrupts education as we know it today. So, how is technology changing the way we teach and learn? Next, please. Here's another point to ponder. This is 2002 pa, no? We produced 5 exabytes of information in 2002. 5 exabytes is equal to 37,000 new libraries, which are the size of the Library of Congress in the US. The Library of Congress in the US contains about 136 terabytes of information. So a terabyte is 1 million gigabytes. 1 million gigabytes, 1,000 gigabytes. As civilization progresses, more and more information needs to be compressed and taught to students like us. And if only, sino yung nakapanood ng Matrix dito? Ayan, if only sana no, sa Matrix, da-download na natin how to fly a helicopter, how to do karate, mapapabilis yung ating educational system. But that's not possible yet. Okay. So, next please. I'm going to show you a couple of recent developments that pose a challenge at the same time indicate new directions towards education. Tapos at the end, I'm going to summarize it. Next, please. So this is Khan Academy. You can check it out. It's a website actually. Next slide, please. Yeah, okay, this is the website. Next, please. Ayun yung URL niya. And kanina, please. Okay. This is an example of how they teach, using videos published on YouTube. There's supposed to be audios, some guy narrating. They're trying to get the differential of x squared. Okay. So he's actually just using a computer.
This is pretty straightforward. You just take the exponent, that becomes the new coefficient, right? You actually multiply times the old coefficient, but in this case, the old coefficient is 1, so 2 times 1. 2x, and then the new exponent will be 1 less than the old exponent. So it'll be 2x to the 1, or just 2x. So that was easy. If I had y equals x squared, we now know that the slope at any point
okay, so you get the point.
It would be 2x. So what if we wanted to go the other way? Let's say if we wanted...
Yeah, okay. So essentially what's happening here is, okay, Khan Academy started out with this guy, Salman Khan, or Sal Khan. He's very good at math and he works at Wall Street. Tapos yung kanyang mga pamangkin asked him, Uncle, can you teach us calculus? Kasi we don't understand. So, magkalayo sila, no? I think they were in California, pero si Salle is in New York. So, he started using his computer, parang ano lang yan, started writing using his cursor and narrating it, and then he uploaded it on YouTube. Tapos several tutorials na yun, siguro naka-10 na siya. And we started noticing, lumalaki yung hits sa YouTube. Meaning, hindi na lang yung mga pamangkin yung nanonood. Other students started finding the tutorials, probably through a Google search, and then listening to them, and then they began commenting na, ang galing yung tutorial to, please give us more on ganitong topic. So, some started adding more topics until now. I think they have like 1,000 topics na, not just on math, meron ding biology, etc., etc. And he put up a website, and dun sa website na nandun yung listahan, so you don't have to go to YouTube and search for one by one. No? Meron ding mga programming courses dyan. There's a course explaining global financial crisis, basic economics, biology, science, physics. May ganun siyang mga courses na ngayon. Some of them were put up by volunteers na. No? And then he reviews them and checks the quality and then uploads them. Okay, now, what happened eventually was teachers in schools in the US discovered some Khan Academy, and they started showing it to schools. Students started downloading it, playing it in their laptops or iPod so that they can review it. Now, the important thing to note here is, kung ikaw, student ka, medyo mahina ka sa calculus, kung nasa classroom ka, hindi mo na-gets yung sinasabi ng teacher, may hiya ka magtaas ng kamay. But here, kung hindi mo na-gets, just hit rewind and then play it all over again until you get it. Okay? So that's what's happening there. This one is iTunes University. If you have a Mac or iPod, right, so Windows, you can actually go to iTunes University and download lots and lots of free courses on any topic at all, social sciences, literature, even programming. A batch of my friends, mga developers, some of them are in exist and more, started an iOS programming course by following yung Stanford programming course for free yun. So we just downloaded the videos and then did the homework and then we discussed among ourselves yung kung paano ginawa yung code na yun. Okay. So try this out if next please. Okay, ito yung mga example ng iPhone development. Next please. So the question is, if we have Khan Academy and we have iTunes University, do we still need teachers? And this question actually is a bit disturbing for me because I also teach.
Careful.
Careful now. Is there a need to update the way we teach or learn? Like what Khan Academy has proven, ang nangyari tuloy, yung mga magagaling na students, so yung mas mabilis pick up when they watch the videos, they start helping yung kanilang seatmates. In school, often that's a no-no. Dapat yung teacher ang tumutulong sa students. In school, we promote individual competition. Why? Paano i-evaluate kung natuto ka? Test, may quiz, may recitation, and you are graded individually. Pero when you graduate and you work in the real world looks for people who are team players. Pero sa school, ang tinuturo, work individually. Akin lang itong trabaho ko. So there's a disconnect there. Next, please. Okay, our current educational system, just to give you an idea, yung Oxford, yung oldest na English-speaking university, was founded in the 12th century, nung medieval ages. This type of education is what we are using now in our universities. So we are as old as, actually daw, ang mas matanda lang sa atin is the Catholic Church. So yeah. So the educational system that we are using now is very, very ancient and not attuned to technology. Next, please. Yeah. Universities resemble the Catholic Church. The teachers are like the priests. Diba? Catholic Church may pope, may bishop, cardinals, bishops, etc. May authorities who are the only ones who are authorized to teach. Okay. Yung students are often young adults na ang assumption walang alam at hindi marunong magturo at matuto. In comparison, yung online teaching allows students to learn on their own, so self-paced, and then they can teach other people. Next, please. So with online learning, we can do peer-to-peer or cooperative learning instead of yung competitive. Advanced students can help other students, and instead of asking, do we still need teachers, we should ask, how do we use technology to maximize teachers? One of the biggest problems now in the Philippines is that in rural areas, walang teachers. So if we have online learning, we can free up the teachers so that they can teach remotely through web conference. Next, please. So this is how the new classroom might look like. The confines of the old classroom, yung walls, can be extended by connecting it to the web, and people outside the classroom can also learn. Next, please. So, crowdsourcing pwedeng exploit sa online teaching. For example, other people can write textbooks. Right now, kasi only a few people can write textbooks. Next, please. Next, please. I'll show you a sample of Wolfram Alpha. Next. Yeah. Have you tried this? Okay, let me look at it. So here I'm typing GDP of the Philippines, and it actually does my homework for me. So yeah, it generates even a graph which I can download in PDF format. Kapag ganito na yung style of technology, we can actually substitute many things that teachers do and then free up the teacher to concentrate on more important things. Next, please. This one is evaluating yung isang calculus formula. Next, please. I think you've tried this before, so next na lang, please. So it's going to show you like a solution. So